Remember, don't try this at home.
We're what you call experts.
Deck the halls on this special episode. The Mythbusters are cracking open holiday myths. Can turkeys explode?
Turkey Master, I hand you your bird.
Will a spoon keep champagne fizzy?
It's like drinking stars.
Are there killer icicles?
Oh, wow.
And we unwrap the top 10 all-time favorite Mythbuster stories as voted by you. Who are the Mythbusters? Adam Savage.
I reject your reality and substitute my own.
And Jamie Heineman.
I can't like it in here. It's private.
Between them, more than 30 years special effects experience.
That was intense.
They don't just tell the myths, they put them to the test.
Man, Jamie, it snowed like crazy out here last night.
Yeah, this is how it snows in San Francisco, in plastic bags.
We've got to take a look at the myth of whether or not a clothed snowman melts slower than a naked snowman.
Can we show a naked snowman on television? This is a family show.
Maybe we'll put a fig leaf. At any rate, let's just get started making some snowmen. Just remember, everyone, we're working in a really cold environment, so if your fingers start to lose feeling, make sure you go inside and get a cup of tea or something.
That would be Adam's untrimmed nose hair.
All right, so what does it say?
80 degrees.
80 degrees out here, San Francisco summer. Let's start the timer.
Okay.
And go!
Well, what do you want to do while we're waiting?
How about watching some of your favorite myths?
Let's count them down top 40 style.
All right, get ready for your favorite myth.
The number 10 viewer pick was the one about CD shattering in super-fast modern disk drives.
Oh, must test CD-ROM.
The guys damaged a few disks and made a ballistics gel dummy to get damaged.
You know, I've always wanted a six-pack.
They couldn't get any destruction at all on a conventional drive. But Jamie would soon fix that.
Frankly, I'm terrified of Jamie's drive. He's built the equivalent of a 300-speed drive in there.
This motor is set up to go maybe 90,000 RPM, if not for the drag on it.
All the way, baby. All the way. Come on. Yes. Could this be it? Yes. It's a horror show. Look at this. It's embedded like 2 inches into his flesh. That's bad.
In fact, most of the undamaged disks survived at conventional speeds. They just warped.
You ready to ramp it up to double speed?
I'm ready.
All right. Let's go, Spin Man.
So, as a grand finale, the Mythbusters doubled the spin power.
3, 2, 1. Excellent. It's like lighting a match under the thing. Okay, next one. Ah, couldn't take it. I think we've done a good day's work here. That's astounding. I mean, it's like almost like Christmas.
So what did they learn?
It's not something the average buyer has to worry about.
Highly, highly unlikely.
All right, so a check-in on our snowmen. Let's see here.
That looks a lot more intact than yours does.
Yeah, I mean, mine's just completely collapsing. It was just as big as yours when we started. We've been going for a couple of hours now.
It looks like yours is starting to lean over. I think it's going to crumble any minute now.
Let's just give them a little bit longer, and then we'll see what happens.
To test aircraft's ability to withstand bird strike, the military uses a gun to fire chickens at windshields. According to this myth, British researchers borrowed it, but complained of massive destruction.
NASA replied, saying, "Gentlemen, thaw your chickens."
Well, so this is what we're testing here today. Not that there is a chicken gun in existence, but whether or not there's a difference between a frozen and a thawed chicken at a couple hundred miles an hour to an airplane windshield.
That's correct.
In the viewer's 9th favorite myth, Jamie and Adam built their own chicken gun and brought in an airplane for target practice.
So our first test is a frozen chicken. Let's see here.
With 120 psi in the tank, this chicken was destined for great things.
I'm good.
All right, get out of here. We are arming the chicken cannon.
3, 2, 1.
All right!
So this was what a frozen chicken looked like, traveling at 120 miles per hour into the windshield of a plane.
Here. Where's the chicken?
You know, that's about one of the more destructive things that I've ever done. That was cool.
Yeah, that was exceedingly cool.
Now, what sort of damage would its thawed cousin do?
3, 2, 1.
The thawed chicken flew a little slower, but the penetration seemed identical.
1.
And that was the story all day. Similar speed, similar damage. All great fun until it dawned on the guys those windshields weren't rated for bird strike.
Well, Jimmy, that's the biggest screw-up we've ever done.
But Jamie wanted a definitive answer, so when they revisited the myth, they tried again with panes of glass. First, the thawed chicken.
3, 2. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Did not go through all 12 panes. It broke the first and the fourth sheets of glass.
Now, would the frozen chicken penetrate further as per the myth?
In 5, 4, 3. Well, I think that might be as definitive as it gets within the confines of this test.
They made it look like rocket science, but the Mythbusters finally had their answer. Yes, a frozen chicken will penetrate further than a thawed one. Coming up, the myth-busting meltdown countdown continues as Jamie and Adam talk turkey, the exploding kind.
2, 1. This was a classic holiday myth. It's the idea that a silver spoon put in the neck of an open bottle of champagne will actually keep it bubblier than any other method.
So it looks like we need to leave one alone as the control, right?
Exactly.
Then the other one will have the silver spoon hung in it.
Right.
Right. One that's left open without anything on it.
Correct.
And then one that we've taken the cork out and put it back.
Yes. Ooh, I'm feeling a little lightheaded already. It's like drinking stars. So we have our control, the silver spoon, open bottle, and the recorked bottle. Okay. All right, so we'll check them out tomorrow and see which one remained the bubbliest.
Well, now we get to check out what the viewers voted as their next favorite myth.
Cat like the old man. Cheers.
In keeping with the champagne theme, in your number 8 pick, Adam and Jamie got drunk at the San Francisco Police Crime Lab to try to beat the breath test.
Very good. That's very good. Thank you. He's an 03.
That's an 03.
It's an 03.
Wow. I swear I'm a cheap date.
Adam, the police officer said you need to drink more.
The idea was to try various mythical tricks to beat the breath test, but they needed to be drunk first. A blood alcohol level of 0.08.
I feel totally fine. Allow me to place this on your breath testing machine and I'll be happy to be tested.
You are pretty smelly. That's it. Keep it up. Listen to the music, and that's what we're trying to do, is keep that sound going. Very, very good. That's good.
1-1.
1-1.
All right, finally. Woo, we're at 1-1. We're over the limit.
Jamie blew a little less, 0.09.
I know I'm drunk, but I can't even remotely tell that you're drunk. It's kind of annoying. I want to see you like put a lampshade on your head or something.
Sorry, bub.
All right, let's go.
And so to the test. First up, mints. Would fresh breath fool the machine?
Okay, that's minty.
1-0.
Bueno. Fat lot of good that did me.
Maybe something stronger. Like onion.
My eyes are watering here. Nice and steady. Keep going. Jamie, that was an 08. And Jamie, the onion didn't do anything.
How about pennies?
Okay. You ready? Nice, steady blow. That's it. Very good, thank you. 0.09. Pennies don't work.
Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
Denture cream, perhaps.
Adam, you did a great job.
Oh, that was nothing, baby.
0.11.
0.11. So, denture cream, a no-go.
Another pseudo-scientific mythology suggested hyperventilating might cleanse the lungs of alcohol for just long enough to pass.
All right. 1-1.
That didn't work either. The myths were running dry. One last contender, mouthwash.
One wonders where you do this in a car while the police are like coming around to your window, but nonetheless, we'll try it.
Just nice. 1-3.
So, it would appear that mouthwash doesn't work at all. It would seem that nothing works.
On Mythbusters, they did what it took. 13 drinks, hyperventilating, a mouthful of mints and onions and pennies and denture cream. It seems a sobering warning was sounded to any potential drunk driver.
Don't do it. Using the machine, you will be busted.
You can't beat the breath test.
Myth number 7 is voted by you. Can mixing Pop Rocks and soda make your stomach explode? To test it, the guys hung a pig's stomach inside Mikey the skeleton.
And of course, actually, the inlet tube will have to come up and out through the mouth of the skeleton.
Yeah.
And you know where the outlet tube is going.
No. Where's the outlet tube going?
Oh, don't make me say it.
To replicate a human stomach, they added diluted hydrochloric acid. The Pop Rocks went in first.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're clamped everywhere. All right.
Then the acid and 6 cans of soda were pumped in through a giant syringe.
Oh, my God, he's going for another one.
Listen to that. You can hear those Pop Rocks going.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty impressive.
Oh, there goes a burp. Mikey's burping. All that Coke and Pop Rocks at once.
That's huge. That's like 3 times the size of what it was.
So my guess is Mikey's feeling a little ill right about now.
I know I would be.
Mikey might have been feeling ill, but unlike the myth, he wasn't feeling dead. Pop Rocks and soda just didn't produce enough CO2 gas to burst a stomach.
I still hear it, can't you?
You can still hear it crackling.
Yeah, Pop Rocks are going.
So if Pop Rocks wouldn't do it, what would make a pig's stomach explode?
Awful lot of sodium bicarbonate.
Maybe baking soda. That would react with the acid to give off plenty of gut-wrenching gas.
Injecting acid. Oh, I feel the pressure.
Okay.
Oh! Wow.
Well, that did cause a reaction.
That turned out to be a little too much. Yeah, that's what we call a hell of a Saturday night. Oh my gosh. I can't imagine a human consuming that much crap.
So if you try really hard, you can produce enough gas to blow up a stomach. But the Pop Rocks myth, busted. After the break, your favorite myths continue, and the Mythbusters pop the cork on their champagne campaign.
Whoa!
Well, Adam, it's been 5 hours and 40 minutes out here. The snowmen have been merrily melting away.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, on the surface of it, without undressing your snowman, I think that the myth is completely confirmed. A dressed snowman is melting a lot slower than a naked snowman.
It's like keeping it in a cooler.
Yeah, absolutely. Look at that. Barely melted at all.
You can see it melted a lot more where there wasn't a coat.
Wow.
So, what's next?
Well, now, of course, we get to check out our viewers' next favorite myth.
In the myth you voted 6th favorite, Jamie and Adam recreated Larry Walters' lawn chair flight. Lifted by weather balloons and accompanied by beer, he flew to 16,000 feet, disrupting air traffic over L.A.
I'm very excited about this. Ah, we're starting to lift. Can we get some more sandbags?
Curiously, under the circumstances, they decided to buy the cheapest balloons they could find.
Well, we've lost 3 balloons so far. It's plausible that they were balloons with flaws in them, or that it's pressure against the ropes or some of the other balloons.
I think we've used up all the helium in the Bay Area, so we kind of need to make this work. Okay, upsy daisy. We don't need very much. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, now control it. All right, we're good.
We're good. Yeah!
Okay, last check before we let you go, Adam.
All right.
It's been nice knowing you.
I love you all.
Thanks for all your help on the job.
This is good.
Adam, it sounds like we're not going to be able to get you up to 100 feet with the lines attached. We're going to have to let you go. You'll probably end up getting caught in the Berkeley Hills or something. Unless there's any traffic on the Bay Bridge, we'll probably be there ahead of you, okay?
I'd rather just stay under 100 feet. Thank you, over. This is great.
The flight was a success. Now for the landing. According to the myth, to come down from 16,000 feet, Larry used a pellet gun to shoot the balloons.
I take the one out that's right near you. Just graze the edge of it. Graze it, try and cut it. Good job.
Yeah!
Down he comes.
There we go! Ah! Ah!
All right, crew, on over we go.
Oh, that was great. It went 100% successful, I'd say.
Mission accomplished. Larry Walters really did make that flight. 2 airline pilots saw him. The FAA fined him $1,500 for his trouble.
I would only do it again if it was sanctioned by the FAA and if it had FAA approval. So it doesn't look like I'd be doing it again.
Hey, good job.
That was excellent.
This myth was confirmed.
Yeah, you guys were awesome. All right, well, it's been 24 hours. Our champagne has been sitting in the fridge.
Well, let's pull it out, see what it tastes like.
All right.
The guys do a blind taste test to individually rate the fizziness of each bottle.
Shall we see how we did?
Maybe it's the holiday spirit, but for once they agree. Both ranking the glasses in exactly the same order.
J3, J4.
Okay, now for the real test. Let's peel the stickers off and see what we got.
All right, let's start from least bubbliest. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Silver spoon was the least bubbliest.
Well, that's another Christmas myth. Up the chimney.
And now it's time for another myth that you voted for as one of your favorites.
In Barrel of Bricks, Buster would be thrown up and down a scaffold 30 feet high, and then, with luck, have 500 pounds of bricks fall on him. It was to test an old insurance claim myth, but presented Jamie and Adam with a tough challenge.
Here's perhaps the critical question. When the barrel supposedly falls, it breaks and lets go of its bricks. Do you think these barrels will do that?
Personally, I doubt it.
See, I think they'll fall out on the first try. I think it'll shatter. You want to bet?
I don't know. Here we go again.
I got $1. There we go. You want to drop some bricks?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Our main pipe is bending a little bit.
Loaded with bricks, the barrel was stressing the rim, but would the barrel smash on impact?
3, 2, 1. The barrel didn't fail. All right, I owe you $1. Here you go. No, that's a 5.
I'll take that.
This myth and the barrel were going to be hard to crack.
Think we should just try it again with this barrel? I'm not even sure it'll hold 500 pounds.
Jamie's gut told him the barrel was still too strong, so he removed some of the reinforcing bands.
He's not convinced that even if the bottom falls out, that the bricks would come out because the barrel has got a shape like this. And I think the bricks would wedge in. I think he's totally wrong.
Adam was either going to be right or red-faced.
3, 2, 1. Oh! That damn barrel? It didn't do squat. What is this? This barrel is too damn strong. You know what?
I was right.
All right, you were right.
But enough with the pussyfooting around. Adam stripped off more rings and put a board in the drop zone.
I've been wrong every other time, so I don't know what the hell's gonna happen.
You've got that knife blade of a board down there. I don't know what that's gonna do.
You don't know what it's gonna do? It's gonna wreck the barrel for us. In 5, 4, 3, 2. It worked perfectly.
Adam seemed pleased. They'd finally broken the barrel and shown the myth was, theoretically at least, possible.
Yeah!
Next on Mythbusters,
All right, Jimmy, I don't think I can hold on anymore.
break out the fake wee. Can your urine stream freeze in the snow?
Give us a break. Don't try anything you're about to see us do at home.
So, Adam, what's our next Christmas myth?
This next myth is based on the idea that it could be so cold outside that if you went outside and had a wee, your urine would freeze before it ever hit the ground. And we've built this little freezer where it's actually like 70 below zero.
It's right off the scale.
Yeah.
Well, the coldest ever recorded in the continental United States was in Montana in 1954, and it was 69.7 degrees below zero.
Well, that means our freezer here is right on target, and I've got my fake peeing rig here. All right, Jimmy, I don't think I can hold on anymore. You ready to try?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the hemo off there. Let's see. And it's not freezing. And we know from the thermometer that right about here, it's at 70 below zero. I don't know what it would take to make your urine freeze, but it's not going to happen in the United States, that's for sure.
You know, I think this is fairly straightforward. I'd agree with you.